Quick reminder of our Watford upper intermediate lesson number 3. We were just looking at all conditionals in preparation for what's coming this term. The zero conditional talks about general facts. Here are a couple of them. If you heat water to 100 degrees Celsius, it boils. If you close your eyes, you can't see. So, in the zero conditional we can use if or when, plus the subject, plus present simple. Subject plus present simple. It's a present simple conditional. Moving on to the first conditional, this talks about things that could possibly happen in the future. They are possible. If I study hard, I'll pass. If he visits me, I'll be so happy. This is where we use if subject and the present simple, subject, and we add the word will with present simple. And don't forget to always contract the word will. It's very rare that we say the word will. In fact, the only time that we ever say the word will is in a question. Will you come out with me tonight? That's the only time when we really say it. Apart from that, in positives and negatives, well, in positives, because in negatives we say won't, but in positives, I'll, you'll, he'll, she'll, it'll, we'll, they'll. Those are the correct pronunciation terms for those. So, first conditional for future possibility. The second conditional is also looking at the future, but it's really looking at something that is not likely to happen. It's very unlikely that this will happen, or it's a completely something you've just imagined in your head. Here are some examples. Well, here's one anyway. If she were my sister, I'd tell her off about that. So we're using past simple at the beginning. If she were my sister. Of course we can say if she was my sister as well. Both are good. I would or wouldn't. I would tell her off about that. I get angry and discipline her. Well done, Joe, for explaining that. And finally, this is what we're going to be looking at next week. The third conditional is when we talk about something we regret. So we look in the past and we look at something we did that we wish we hadn't have done. We look at something we didn't do and we wish we had done it. And you change some really good sentences over there. And basically, this is why we use the past perfect and the present perfect. If plus the subject plus the past perfect, subject plus would or wouldn't plus the present perfect. So if you had paid, you would have got there. If I had gone there, I would have met her. But I didn't go there, so I'm not going to meet her. If I had started learning music, I would have been able to sing. So all I'm doing here is just changing these sentences which are in different conditionals into the third conditional. And this is a really good way of practicing conditionals. Take the first conditional, change it into the second conditional. Take the second conditional, change it into the third conditional, and really learn and think about the differences between the three. In fact, I'd like you to do that for homework. Write a future possibility sentence for homework, and then change it and imagine that it's now an unlikely situation. Change it again and imagine it's something that happened or didn't happen in the past and you really regret it. Try to use positives and negatives so you can play around with the woulds and the wouldn'ts. Remember to contract everything you do with will as well, and see you